We are your local election headquarters. It was standing room only for Rand Paul rally. He's kicking off a series of events this weekend, and Local 22's Alex Rose was in New Hampshire today to see how he's appealing to voters.
As election season begins to heat up at the Granite State, GOP candidates are going to try to distinguish themselves from the herd. And Kentucky Senator Rand Paul hopes a grassroots movement will help him stand out. A tight squeeze in Kilton Public Library Saturday afternoon, folks wanting to hear how presidential candidate Rand Paul will unleash the American dream, his campaign slogan. The Kentucky senator wants to start by taking a chainsaw to all 70,000 pages of the U.S. tax code.
I would bring the tax rate down to one flat rate of 14.5 for both the business and 14.5 for the owner as well.
A relief from the current 35% corporate income tax, giving local business more options.
You have to make the decision whether jobs are better created sending your money from New Hampshire to Washington or leaving it in New Hampshire.
Paul says he's driving a fiscally responsible platform.
Well, we bring in $3 trillion. Couldn't we just get by on $3 trillion? $3 trillion comes in and then we spend 3.8.
But how will the GOP candidate bring in young voters?
The campaign contributions have been running wild lately, and I think that it's the most important because you have to solve it before you can solve anything else.
The senator says he'll weed lobbyists out of Washington. He also believes protecting Americans' phone records will resonate with millennials who are glued to their smartphones.
I've been one who has been the champion for saying that every American does have a right to be left alone.
As for issues like the criminal justice system and economic inequality, students like Felicia Teeter want the candidates to be upfront.
I would like all of them to talk about these issues as race issues, because that's what they are.
Senator Paul supports criminal justice legislation, pushing for reform from nonviolent felon voting rights and reclassifying small felonies. And today was just the beginning for these Stand With Rand events. The Kentucky senator now goes on to 6 other New Hampshire communities to keep advocating for individual liberties. In West Lebanon, New Hampshire, Alex Rose, Local 22 News.